Hi, welcome back to Just Because. My name's Taro Booth, and it's my mission to bring you a simplified, practical approach to beekeeping. So today, we're going to take this little nuke right here, actually the swarm that we caught the other day. We're going to separate it out into 3 new colonies in these 2-frame mating nukes, and give the 2 of them a pheromone strip to hold them in there for a couple of days while we get the queen cells ready, and the other one will have the queen in it. So let's get started. We're going to also release the queen. She's been caged in here for a couple of days. We'll set her aside while we do this. It's a pretty quick process. This is not a very big swarm. Normally I'd take these bees and shake them out into a tub and then use a solo cup to divide them out, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to give each one of these boxes a frame with bees on it. That's all new comb they've just built. And this box right here is where the queen's going to go, and we will release her real quick here. Find the lip. Just let her crawl right down in there. There she goes. All right. We've got that one right there. We're going to set this box down here close and let them kind of work their way in. More lids here. Now these
we
two.
Get a shot of the pheromone.
Oh yeah. That pheromone strip, if you can see, is right there, stapled to the back of each one. So that'll hold them while we're getting a queen for them. Now these 2 nukes are going to head over to, we're going to take them over to a different location where we're going to set up a cell starter today. So we got quite a bit to do. We're going to get a cell starter set up this morning, and then we'll graft later this afternoon. So stick around and we'll be back shortly. For more videos that provide you with a simplified, practical approach to beekeeping, be sure to click that subscribe button and ring the bell notification icon so you won't miss a thing. All right, welcome back. Before we get started here, we're going to announce the winner of our CO2 mite test kit. And the winner of that is a Jeff Cook. So Jeff, if you see this, get in touch with me on Facebook if you would. I'll be trying to reach out to you later today as well. I just need your address and we'll get this little guy sent out to you. All right, so what we're going to do next here is we're going to finish up these 2 little nukes that we set up, get them some pollen patty and some fresh syrup and their little bubble wrap inner covers. Bees on there. Our little pollen patty there. This has a 3/8 lip, so it doesn't crush bees. But we do need to get our flap open. There we go. Good to go. Give them some syrup, and they are set. Alright, so they've got a pollen patty, their inner cover, and some feed. And they will just sit there like that. We'll go ahead and open their entrances up so that they can make their way in and out. Got that pheromone strip in there that will help to hold them in there. And each one of them has got a new QR code tag so we can keep track of how this colony goes, or each of these colonies progress. So next we're going to take in this colony. I'm actually going to be grafting from later today or first thing tomorrow, depending on how the day goes. And so I'm going to put the cell bar in there and let them kind of polish it up a little bit and get it ready for the grafts. This cell bar holds 36 cells. We're going to pull out a outer frame of honey. And slide all this over. Put that cell bar right in the middle. I can see brood on both of these frames right next to it, so that's good. That right in there and pull them tight. And let them just polish that up and get it ready to accept some grafts later today, hopefully. And we're done in this colony. Then we're going to go over and set up a cell starter across the way over here. All right, we are at the cell starter, or what's going to be a cell starter once we get it all set up here. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to take this colony, the original colony, we're going to turn it around, set it right back here, and then we're going to set up a starter colony in this pro nuke over here. This isn't a long-term starter colony, and it's actually going to be a starter finisher. It's really just meant to do probably 60 to 90 cells over the next week or so. So let's see what we've got. Drawing comb there. About got that drawn out, and they put some honey in the top. This side is clear full of honey. What we're going to do is give them 4 frames of brood and then shake a bunch of bees in as well.
Oh,
by the way, I'm watching for the queen as we're going through here. Done with our grafting here, then we'll take this box, flip it around, and put it right back where it was. But today when we're done, we're going to put that nuke right back in its place so it gets plenty of foragers coming back and just give it that much more population. We're still hunting for the queen though. All right, we finally found the queen. She's right here. Yeah. See, she's right there, looking for a spot to lay an egg. So she's gonna stay in here. I'll pull her to the far side there so that she doesn't jump frames. We're gonna put frames of brood in here. We're gonna give them 4 frames of brood, and then an empty one for where the graft will go. And then we're going to shake some bees in it. Good. All right, so we have our 4 frames. I've shaken 2 frames of bees. The key to this, the cell starter, is to get loads of bees in there. Just want it packed. For my primarily nurse bees. And then they will also have all the foragers come back because we're putting it back in the same spot. We're just going to put this frame in as a separator for now. And we're going to let these guys sit hopelessly queenless for a few hours and then come back and graft into it. Or put the frame of grafts in. I'm going to put a pollen patty on, and we're going to put some food for some feed. The thing I like about these Pro nucs for something like this is they are really well vented. There is vents, big vents here on both the front and the back, and then along this whole rim, depending on how you set this lid on, with this opening over here, you can read it. You can't read it, I'm sure you can't, but I can show you. It says vented. But if I switch it around here and put that over here, it'd say no vent, and it sits down tight. Right now it's vented, so this whole upper rim is vented. Bees can't get in and out of it, but air can flow through. Air flows through there, and there's vent holes in the bottom as well. So loads of vents. We're going to give them a Powerade bottle, and we're going to let them sit for a couple hours. Do just a quick recap of what we did today. At the main yard, we set up, or we took that swarm that we caught the other day and split it into 3 colonies, left the queen with a small amount of bees there. We released her, and she's going to stay there. We're back over here at this other yard, and over here by the fence we set up the little 2 frames and gave them some feed and some pollen patty, and then opened them up so they can get in and out. But we have that pheromone strip in there on the frame to hold them in there for a few days while we get this set up. This is our new little cell starter for now, and all these forages you're seeing in the air, they're going to just keep coming back to this hive because it's in the original location of here is where we pulled the bees from. And later today, I'm hoping either later today or first thing in the morning, we'll come back here and graft from the hive over here to the left, your right, and we'll take that graft, it's 36 cells on the bar, and we'll stick it right in the middle of this and let them go to town on it. So stick around with us, and we'll keep you posted. And that's pretty much all for today. That's all the time we have. So my name's Charles Booth. You're watching Just Because.